What is pre-season testing?
All 10 teams get 3 days at Bahrain circuit to test drive their car before the race season starts in order to sort out any issues that may be there.
Why is testing session important?
Before the season starts, teams have only driven the car for about 100 kilometers during the filming session without much data gathering. The official testing session is the first and the only opportunity for the teams and drivers to test the car's performance and the engines. Teams gather data in racing conditions and fans get to see the new cars hit the track. Testing is the first time teams get to compare themselves with other cars.
When and where is the testing session?
The 2023 session is at Bahrain from Thursday, February 23rd to Saturday, February 25th.
How many F1 cars were tested?
Each team gets to run one car at a time on the track. They may be testing both their cars one after the other, but they cannot do it simultaneously.
How many drivers are there?
The teams decide on a schedule that may include 1, 2, or 3 drivers. However, the general practice is to give the 2 main drivers alternate sessions.
Which type of tires are used?
The teams will have access to all 5 Pirelli tire compounds that will be used during the season. Pirelli has added a C0 dry weather tire for the season.
What time does the session start each day?
The training session starts at 7 a.m. GMT every morning of the 3-day schedule.
How are the sessions divided?
Each day is divided into 2 sessions. Morning and evening. Morning session is from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and evening session is from 12 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. A 1-hour lunch gap divides the 2 sessions.
What do the teams use to test the aerodynamics?
Teams use fluorescent flow vis paint on the body that helps to visualize the air movement around the car. They also use aerodynamic rakes, which feature sensors designed to measure off-body flow structures, or in simple terms, where the air goes after it hits certain parts of the car.
Is Bahrain a good testing circuit?
Bahrain has straights and different kind of corners, which helps the team gather data in both situations. It also has gusty winds, which can help the team understand how their cars can behave in unusual settings. Bahrain is the first race, so it makes sense to test at the same venue. However, it's not perfect. In 2021, a sandstorm forced running to be cancelled after just 1 installation lap due to bad visibility.
How many laps or kms do the cars have to run?
There is no restrictions as to how many laps the teams can do during testing session days.
Where can I watch the testing?
F1 TV will be broadcasting live on their website and application. If you have Sky Sports in your country, you can see it telecaster there or else on a partner channel in your country.
Where can I get updates and lap data?
F1 app is a good place to watch the lap data. Follow Twitter updates from your favorite teams and then see YouTube videos for expert views after the sessions.
What is the main focus of the teams?
The sessions are designed to allow teams to iron out major issues before the season begins, crucially providing the chance to ensure cars are reliable when pushed to the limit and
What has changed from last year?
In 2023, there have been quite a few driver and team principal changes. As far as rules go, there have been only a few tweaks to the 2022 regulations that were overhauled last year. The floor height has changed to avoid the porpoising phenomenon. The roll hoops have been strengthened following Zhou Guanyu's dramatic crash at Silverstone last year.
How to read the timesheet during testing session?
The teams run different setups at different times across the 3 days. It is not advisable to compare data directly, as some drivers may be running race pace or quali pace or different setups to push and test different parts for reliability. Fuel loads in each car can vary significantly, which affects the timesheet. An extra 10 kilograms of fuel can add over 3/10 to a lap in Bahrain.
Are all safety precautions in place?
Yes. All safety precautions, just as racing days, are in place on the track. Medical helicopters and vehicles, track marshals, flags, safety cars are all part of testing session.
Are future upgrades also tested?
As there's no scrutineering, it's the perfect opportunity to try out potential upgrades.
Can teams cover their working area in the pit lane?
Teams aren't allowed to cover their garages with screens or human walls anymore, unless the floor is being fitted or while they're repairing a damaged car.
What is the weather prediction?
The Bahrain International Circuit is set for warm and sunny conditions throughout the test, with a very low chance of rain. Highs of 25 degrees Celsius are predicted on Friday, with similar conditions expected across all 3 days.